there would be an effort to try to play through this rain. It has lightened up quite a bit now in the last 30 seconds. Veras to stand in. He's a 176 hitter. Now on your screen there, here's a fly ball right field, backing up Caro, and that ball's going to get over his head and leave the ballpark. That is a home run. Josciel Vera is 5'8". He hit that ball to the opposite field and hit it out of the ballpark for a 3-run home run. It is a 6-run first inning, biggest first inning of the year for the Dayton Dragons.
I'm not even sure it's raining in right field. Maybe sprinkling, but I think it's raining harder at the plate, and he sends that baby out there. And no, it's raining pretty tough there too. Unbelievable.
Mitch Piotnik bats next, the 9th hit after another, usually.
But
I love to walk.
2 balls and a strike.
well,
Can't put plastic bags in your Rumpke
2 seasons, but these 2 clubs have not gotten along.
at the 6-yard line, they'll call the touchdown back. Run first, nothing since.
James Vasquez will bat. And that was part of an 8-run inning.
I think a lot of people think when it rains, you're not going to be able to hit the ball. I think your mind tells you, oh, it'll slip off the bat, or you won't be able to hold the bat or whatever, but that's not the case. At least not on the professional level.
2 on, nobody out. Barris standing in, takes it outside from Sands, ball 1.
But we've seen that, back to your point about, you're speaking with Mark Neal about the rich getting richer. We've seen that before, though. I mean, these teams that go on well, look what the St. Louis Cardinals have done over the years. They're still in a wild card playoff hunt. I think they've long since given up on winning the division.
Yeah, they have just kept coming up with young players.
It's amazing.
Yeah, to the major league level.
And you wonder how other teams that have struggled, and I mean, the Reds haven't been struggling that long. It feels like they have, but they have not. And they had a nice run.
Right.
They had a good window of opportunity. But you just see other teams, and it takes so long. Now, the Astros broke through last year, and they're actually playing much better ball right now.
3-0 to Veras. Well, I think there's no accident that certain teams keep developing good players and others don't. They do some things well at the grassroots level that, that's...
You see that in all sports. You're right. It's, the draft pick only does you so much good.
There's a strike. 3-1 to Veras.
I mean, the Reds had a nice run there with, homegrown talent, the Jay Bruce and Joey Votto, and, they have a lot of guys. Todd Frazier.
Johnny Cueto was a
Johnny
big one.
Cueto, yeah. Boy, was he.
Fouled off to the right. They were in a position that you look back on now and you say, that seems like a million years ago, and that they were actually trading guys that they didn't think they were going to need because they had so much talent at the big league level. I'm talking about, remember the name Yonder Alonso? I mean, he was a first-round pick.
Right, heck yes.
They just decided, what, we can get Matt Latos, so we'll give him up. Ground ball toward the middle, base hit center field. Here comes Vasquez around third, and James is in. He'll score. It's an RBI hit. Veras is driven in forward tonight. Big night, biggest night of the year for Veras. 9-0 Dragons.
Well, like I said, we get to that point where we know we'll get a game in, become official. Now we can start going back. With the forecast being what it is, glad to be at this stage of the game. So now let's have some fun.
Mitch Piotnik will bat next. The right fielder for the Dragons, 1 out of 2, has singled to right center and scored and struck out.
Now remember, though, the Cubs for years and years and years were unable to develop any players.
Yeah. Well,